have an issue with my lawnmower. I'm going to have to take the spark plug out because it won't start. I don't think I'm getting any fire. I made this little contraption right here. What I'm going to do is I want to clamp one to the aluminum and clamp this one to the spark plug. And now I can stand back and see if it fires. I'm not getting any fire. So, either the coil's bad or somewhere under here the coil is shorted out somewhere, maybe a bare spot. Because I know the spark plug's good. What we're going to do at this point, I'll just leave that off and take this top cover off because there's some bolts inside here where I got to take this whole big shroud off. The tools I'm going to use here for this project is my drill driver. I have my extension for a 1/4 inch drive. I have my 3 sockets, which is a 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, and 3/8 inch. I got my feeler gauge, got my air ratchet, and my air line. We're going to loosen that bolt right there up. Now we're going to take this screw here out. This screw here, and it's going to release our gas tank. You'll have to take your dipstick out of your oil. These 2 screws right here. Okay, now we'll go ahead and take our dipstick out. Wipe the oil off of it. Put it down here. Go ahead and lift this up. And you still have the gas line connected, so just kind of put it out of the way. You don't really have to disconnect it. It should be alright just like that. Now we got 2 more screws back here in the back that we have to take out. Yeah, they're right back here in the back, here and here. We're going to go ahead and put our dipstick back in our oil. Tighten it down for now because we don't want nothing going down in there. We actually have another little screw right here that holds the dipstick housing in place onto the shroud, so we'll take that out and just kind of let it hang there. Okay, we got our rag out of the way, got all our bolts out. I took the pull string out from above. Now I can just pull this up and get it out of our way. Here is our coil. This is what we're going to replace. First thing I'm going to do though, since I'm in here, I'm going to take this wire right here off because that's what shorts it out to kill it most of the time. If there's a short in this wire, then your coil won't work. So now I'll pull this back out again, hook it up. And it's always best to take it off at the coil because you don't know where it's shorted out at if it's shorted out. Put this back up. You can see it fires. I do not see it firing. Here's your coil. We're going to take this coil off. We're going to match it up with another coil and put one on it. We're going to take these 2 screws right here out. Okay, I went back into the box I have and I found an old coil that worked. So I'm going to put this on here, and it doesn't have to be a new coil as long as you have a coil that works. I mean, this one will be good until it goes bad. Okay, we got it on. We don't have it tightened down yet. We're going to take the feeler gauge and we're going to pull out our number 10. And we're going to put this in here and we're going to adjust it at 10. And then we're going to tighten it down. Okay, now that we got our coil on, this is the flywheel. Here's your magnet. Keep your magnet 10 millimeter from the coil on both sides. Put it in there, snug it down tight. Go to your other side, do the same thing. Put it in there, snug it down tight. Once you do that, come back over here and recheck this side here. Make sure that your gauge can go in between there. Now let's go ahead and put our pull start back in. Okay, now let's see if it'll start. Let me prime it. Okay, that was it. Our coil was bad. We replaced it. Now the mower runs. Now we'll just go ahead and put everything back together the way that we took it off. What I'm using is the Craftsman feeler gauge because it has brass gauges in it that will not stick to the magnet and it won't be an issue.